My bad. Baby's watching Yo Gabba Gabba in the other room. So, anyways, I yeah, I've been uploading some shorts recently. I so look, I feel like my channel has been cursed since the beginning because I had that big spurt where I went from like 1,000 subscribers to like 15,000, and then that jumped up to like ended up being what was it? Yeah, like 15,000 at one point, and then I dropped about 1,000 or 2,000. So I just quit uploading, and then I come back, and I'm like, all right, let me try this again with these shorts. And at first, I'm like, oh man, I can actually get some views back over here. But I'm using Sora AI, so currently I'm only making 10-second videos. So 3,000, 4,000 watch hours is still going to be a ridiculous amount. Now, view wise, 30 million. I mean, my channel is 15 years old and has 6 million views on it. So 30 million views, anything, that sounds like a big jump too. I'm still on the fence about it. Maybe starting a brand new channel. I have another channel, Cinematic Raps, but that channel has just been sitting there also. So, I'm wondering in my mind if it's a good idea for me to just go make a brand new channel. I mean, I'm not going to delete this channel, and I might still do some stuff over here, but I'm just saying, I'm wondering if it's more beneficial for me to just go start a brand new channel and just focus on these AI stupid shorts. That way I can keep the category as comedy. You know what I'm saying? Everything just be streamlined and just try it again. I mean, because at this point, yeah, I have enough subscribers to get monetized, but I'm not getting the views over here because none of those subscribers hardly see my videos. Actually, I've gotten more interaction from old subscribers when I'm live like this um, the last couple times, but every short I upload, I haven't seen no comment from a short from a subscriber. Now I am slowly gaining subscribers, which uh, like I said, I've always had this issue where it's like if I start gaining 100 subscribers a week, I'll start losing 120, or barely gaining 150. I'll lose 148. Like stupid shit like that. So it takes me back to, like I said, I think my channel was cursed. So you know, I'm not I'm not really worried about even keeping the name of the channel because uh, so if I keep the whole cinematic thing, then I would just be doing a lot of AI videos, mostly putting myself as a cameo in those. That way, I would still be keeping that kind of like to the channel that the way it was. But if if I started a new channel, I don't really care about the name for the specific reason that it's just gonna be like goofy AI videos. So it's probably gonna be like a channel called like silly AI videos, like really no meaning to it other than the fact that I'm just uploading the videos and uh you know it's not hard to do that. It's not really hard to do that, but it is hard to do that because well, I'm limited right now. I'm on the free version, so I get 30 videos at 10 seconds a piece a day that I can generate. Uh, and right now, I'm trying to build up content for hopefully to start a new Facebook because I got my Facebook channel. I also have my Facebook. It used to be my artist channel, but I think I might either attempt to use that or just save, screw it and just make a whole nother Facebook channel because now that I'm coming back to making videos, like I don't want to mess up this time. I want to maximize my potential. Like I want to, within the end of this year, well, this year's almost over. I'm sorry. Maybe by summer. By summer, I'm trying to have two good active YouTube channels, uh, two good active Facebook channels, and at least one TikTok channel that's monetized. All that stuff monetized. Now, once again, I'm not even on here trying to get rich off the internet, but I look at going live and doing shorts, and when I used to play video games, do commentaries. I looked at all that as entertainment for me. That was like a side hustle. Like you can make some money. I mean, hell, don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. If I made a any platform, if I made any channel and blew up, and I'm making like $50,000 a month or something, like I'm not gonna be like, oh God, I sold out. I mean, I'm trying to make as much money as possible, but I'm just saying I don't get on YouTube with the thought of, oh, this is it. This is all I can do now to get there. Like, I wish it was as simple as I know that if I do this in this order, that everything that I want to happen is going to happen, and I would just go full time on whatever platform that I needed to. But I don't know. I mean, there's so many things that I'm wanting to do, and it all comes down to the same thing, back to the same thing, money. I'm never like, luckily, fortunately, I'm not, my bad for the light in the background. I, I'm not, like, other than when I ran away from home when I was like younger in my teens, I've never been out on the streets and homeless or that unfortunate. But it's like, it almost feels like I just been scraping by all these years. Um, and I've had a few opportunities, and then I've had a few, I feel like, I damn near feel like I'm cursed. Not my YouTube channel, not none of that. Like, I feel like I'm cursed almost in a sense. Because, uh, like, for instance, when I was younger, I was like, all right, what am I going to do with my life? My grandfather was he worked on elevators, and this is back in the '90s, right? Like the early '90s. He's making like 20 something dollars an hour back then, which isn't a lot of money, but I don't know too many. I mean, I know plenty of people that make over $23 an hour, but I know plenty of people, like thousands of people, are not making 20 something dollars an hour right now to this day. And this was back in 93, 92, 91. But anyways, he also got my father a job at this place. So my grandfather retired from this place before he died, but he got my father a job at the same place. And my father was not the same type of worker as my grandfather, and he didn't like to go to work. He didn't like to show up on time. He liked to come to work and drink. You see what I'm saying? Like, so he did all these things. So then by the time I was old enough to get a job doing this, making this type of money, my grandpa actually died. My grandpa was gonna, my grandpa was gonna be working there, and he was gonna say, "Hey, it's time. I need you to give my grandson a job. Blah 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 blah." He was gonna vouch for me. He's not gonna be like his dad. No 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 no, whatever. Grandpa died. So then I go in there when I'm old enough to work there, and I asked them about the hiring process, and they tell me up front, we're not gonna hire you. We're gonna hire you because of your father, basically. So my grandfather never did put the word in for me. I don't know if he was waiting until I was ready or whatever, if he was blowing smoke up my ass. I don't know what the case was, but all I'm saying is, so that's one of the first opportunities I felt like, damn, like I should have. I felt like I deserved that opportunity, but I guess that's entitlement though at the same time. But I just feel like there's certain things, like if your grandfather or your father or your mother or someone is in this certain field, and then you You know what I mean? You can get into this field, so they have the leverage to help get you there. That's how it used to work. That's how you used to get around and get, in the world. But now it doesn't work like that anymore. I mean, it does and it doesn't. But you see what I'm saying? Like one bad person around you can make everything that you're doing, um, you know, look like you're the bad person. You hang around with this person, so you get lumped in the same bunch with them. So it is what it is. But all I'm saying is, because I'm not trying to get into no crazy long stories and shit. I really was just coming on here to say it's very frustrating to know you have, 15,000 subscribers, but the main reason I quit uploading content back in the day was the same reason, the type of thing I'm running into now, where I come back and I'm like, how do I get my content to my subscribers? So I start uploading the shorts. They throw my stuff in the shorts feed. I got a couple shorts getting 2 or 3 thousand views. I deleted. I messed up too because I went and looked and they said don't do these things, and I've already done all these things. I've already went and deleted a bunch of videos because I uploaded like 50 shorts, and if a bunch of my shorts are getting 500 to 2,000, 3,000 views, right? Why would I want to have 10 shorts that have 0 views and they've been sitting there on my page for, a month? But now I'm hearing, oh, out of nowhere, YouTube would just decide to take that video and throw it in there. I didn't know that. So I deleted those videos. So they said, don't do that. But I already did it. Whatever. Uh, so yeah, so that's where I'm at right now, though. It's like, do I continue to take this channel and try to upload? I mean, I could, if I only did, like, let's just say I did, and I don't know, because the shorts are only 10 seconds long. And like I said, I'm not worried about making money right now. It's not even about, I do want to be monetized. I'm not going to lie to you. But right now, what I want to do is get my channel to start moving like it's supposed to. With 15,000 subscribers, let's just say the 10% ratio rule, I should be getting 1,500 views on every short that I upload. And even if I'm not going crazy, they're 10-second videos. If I uploaded 5 a day, right? That's a minute's worth of content. That's not even a minute. 6 a day would be a minute's worth of content a day. I could do that every day of the week. I have enough content right now on my tablet. Like, I'm so down and out right now. Like, I'm down to I got my tablet. I wish I could show it to y'all, but I cracked the screen on it. I dropped it and shattered the screen. And then my laptop, or no, my computer. So first my computer went out completely. And I could have bought another one at the time, but I was like, you know what? I got this tablet. I mean, it's a Tab 6 Lite. I got this tablet. My phone works. I don't need a computer. I wasn't really gaming on it, so I took and just, never got another one. Then I had a laptop, broke. It was old. So I'm down to this, and it's very hard to make content on a tablet, even with AI. But I don't know. But like I said, and I see people popping into the thing, but I don't see any comments. So I don't even think that this is my subscribers seeing the video. I think it's just people randomly popping in here or something like that don't even know me. But that's fine. But what I'm saying is, now I'm at the dilemma: should I create a new channel and just not focus on this channel, or I have my other channel, Sinumatic Raps, just sitting there for a couple years also, no content going up on it. What the hell is the beeping noise? Oh shit, hold on, my bad. Hold on. Blood sugar, let me show y'all this. Telling me my blood sugar is about to go low, which means I didn't eat enough food, I guess. Whatever, let me eat some more food real quick. I don't think it's gonna get that low, guys. I ate food that I don't normally like to eat. I've been trying to stick away from the fast food, but I just went and got 2 double cheeseburgers and like the little holiday pie. I So I'm about to get my blood sugar. That's one thing I do want to document, but I would have to do it in video form like this. I'm trying to get my blood sugar. I'm trying to reverse type 2 diabetes. That is one thing I'm trying to do. And it's crazy. I got so my monitor went off, right? I feel fine right now, so I'm not really worried about it. I said my blood sugar was 73 right now. So they say, so your body, so you know anybody that's in here, they say your body is supposed to have 70 deciliters or whatever the hell, however they measure it, of sugar in your blood, or you'll die, right? But anything over that is too much. And through research over the last couple of years, I found out with my blood sugar, and I'm just now, other than I have no money to do it, which I'm going to go get a job next week or two, get back on track, but so I can get my supplements and stuff, because I'm about to reverse type 2 diabetes. I'm tired of taking this medication. I'm tired of taking the insulin shots. I mean, I do still take them, and I am going to take them currently until I can basically get it to where I don't need them. Like right now, this is what's happening. I'm actually taking my medicine, right? I'm actually taking my medicine, but now I'm fixing my diabetes. So my medicine now, I'm going to have to scale it back here and there. And it doesn't even work the same. My medicine doesn't even work the same anymore. Basically, sometimes my medicine works right. Sometimes it doesn't do anything. I don't feel like. Where the hell? Hold on, guys. I don't know what to eat at the moment. I didn't get any more kind of snacks or nothing. I don't have nothing here healthy or unhealthy, really. And you know what? I hate to do this, because I've been trying to stick away from this shit. This is really what I should really be doing live videos about. Staying away from this fucking junk food and stuff. Which I know these are Cheerios, so some people are going to say, oh, that's healthy enough. No, it's not. So terrible. Anyway, I will tell y'all this. My blood sugar has dropped down a couple times to like 50, which is like deadly levels almost. And as soon as it went under 70, like my monitor would beep. It'd say critical levels in the next 20 minutes. And I go eat some candy or something. But as soon as it got to like, 69, 68, my heart would boop, 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 and I start sweating profusely. Like, even without this diabetes monitor, what I'm saying is when your blood sugar goes to the low level, you start feeling it. I mean, of course, if you didn't know what you were feeling, you'd think you're probably having a heart attack or something. But yeah, it makes my heart start pumping real hard, like it's, you know what I'm saying, like I'm doing some physical crazy activity, and then just sweat everywhere. So maybe I should figure out a way to document that a little bit better, because I think in order to have, I don't know if there's a such thing as a successful shorts channel where all the content is like, what is it, 3 minutes or less? I don't even know if that's a possibility to have a successful one. So I would need to figure out what I'm going to do for long form videos. Now, in the next 5 years, I plan to be doing some completely different stuff. And I don't even know at what scale right now. Like, I plan in the next 5 years to hopefully be buying some land. And the minimum amount I want to get is about 20 acres, but I have a goal. Like, it sounds like a cult thing, but it's not a cult. I want to move my family, like, with me, and then my friends, a couple friends. So the real goal is to get enough money to, in 5 years, if not buy land, have the down payment. Yes, you can pay payments on land, and it's very cheap compared to paying payments on a house. if you look around where I'm currently at, I could get about 100 acres for about anywhere from 100,000 to $250,000. I mean, it goes way up to millions, but uh, on the low scale, I can get 100 acres of land for about, like I said, 100,000 to $250,000. That's enough land that I only need X amount for me and my family members and stuff like that. So then I would probably just get one or two of my closer friends that would do this with me. See, they're gonna bring their friends and family, and say we find 100 acres for just say $300,000, and there's three of us splitting that. That means we're all three responsible for coming up with $100,000, and you're gonna get 33 acres of land at least. If it's 100 acres of land, you're gonna get 33 acres of land for 103 for $100,000. And if you was to pay that off sooner than later, you could probably get, because the interest is gonna be low on that. It's land, it's not property. I don't know. You could probably pay that off. Let's just say it's $400,000 for 100 acres of land. That is not bad. I know people that spend more than $400,000 just on their house that sits on a little bitty ass lot where their neighbor can hear them when they turn their damn music on. Like I want to get some land, and I don't want to. I don't really care about the off the grid thing 100%. I want to be self sufficient, right? But uh, I want to grow my own food as much as possible. I'm not saying I'm not gonna have to go to the grocery store. Uh, you know, I don't care. I would love to have some big ass property, right? Where right at the front of the property, there's already electric and gas and water established to where I could put a septic tank in, run a line, whatever that's gonna cost, say 20,000, whatever down the line, whatever that costs, whatever. It's not to me about completely getting off the grid. It's about owning my own shit before I die that I can pass on to my kids and grandchildren. Uh, and I really want to get this land because I think with all the little side hustles that I've been doing all my life, like, landscaping, the little social media stuff, buying stuff and selling stuff, fixing stuff, driving people around, doing DoorDash, doing I used to do, like, I've had so many jobs, working restaurants, I did management, did factory work. Um, with the things that I'm currently focused on wanting to do, I don't think it really matters where I live at. But if I have 100 acres of land to work with, or just say I got my 30 acres of land for me, even 20, I don't know. I can do it with five. You see what I'm saying? But the more the better, because I want to move. I want to move about on my part of whatever I get for myself. There's about 20 to 30 people that's going to be living on the property. That's not a lot. I mean, you could put that in a little bitty ass space. You could put 50 people, on a couple block radius. So whatever land you would need for that, like 1 acre, you could put you could damn near move 50 people on an acre, and everybody be moved around like in a little city. But what I want to do is I want about 20 something acres of land. I want us, the people that move on my 20, 30 acres of land, to not live next door to each other. Like, yes and no. Close enough we can walk there, but you prefer to ride an ATV. You see what I mean? Like, that way if I want to come out of my house and scream at the top of my lungs, cool, I can do that. And then you'd say, well, why wouldn't I just get this land and with me and my woman and just us move there? Well, a lot of the work that needs to be done on those, you need more than one person to get real effective work done. Now, no, I'm not trying to start a cult. So that, in my mind, is why I want to move myself, a couple close friends, and very close family. Right? That way, I can take that little bit of land and utilize it and basically say, okay, how much farming can we do? Like, how many carrots do we need to feed everybody that lives here? And then can we grow more? Do we have enough room to grow more? Because then what you do with that is, so you farm your little whatever you're gonna farm, and then you do it in abundance, whatever you're good at. Say you're good at potatoes, then you take them to the farmers market and you sell them. So it's a hustle. You eat it and you can sell it. Same thing with your animals. Your animals can, like, I want to get my own land too because I want the duck eggs. The duck eggs, they say, are bigger, so you get more protein, more everything. So you need less of them to get full, whatever. I like big eggs anyway, so give me the big duck eggs. I want my own duck eggs. I want my own chicken eggs. I want my own. I hate to say it because I don't want to do it, but that's where people come in. Somebody on my property is going to want to do it for us. We're going to get the chickens and raise them and keep, producing them. And then we're going to sell some. And we're going to sell some eggs. And then we're going to sell some chickens for other people to get eggs. Then we're going to sell meat chickens. We're going to sell, probably do rabbits, meat rabbits. See where I'm getting at? Like, if I can get this property and get the ball rolling quick enough, and get a couple family members and friends that are going to be there, involved in the process, we can be living off the land and taking the land and turning it into a profitable system. For instance, one of my close friends has an eBay store. I'm working on how I'm going to open up my eBay store. I'm about to open. I have a little bit of product, but I have nothing that I want yet. But I have plans and ideas for that. Guess what? I would need a warehouse. The warehouse would just be on my property. All of this stuff, like right now I'm walking around with a tablet. If I get my own land, yeah, I'm going to have some stuff like that because I'm going to have to film on the property. But I plan to put a audio-visual studio on the property. So anyone that lives there that wants to do social media or gaming or whatever, they'll have an option to choose from X amount of rooms that you can probably like set up little fake walls real quick, so you can switch it out like a production studio. So multiple people will be able to stream, game, live stream, video edit, all that stuff pretty much provided, you know what I'm saying, on the property. So there's so many things I want to do. I mean, I'm getting old, y'all. I'm getting old as fuck. But there's still so much stuff that I know I can physically do that I want to do. I don't really care if I build my house, but I know it's the cheapest way to do it. Everything comes down to this. Like, everything I've been wanting to do comes down to not having enough money, enough time, or enough space to do it. Like, I've been watching these videos of these people gutting campers and redoing them and then selling them. I don't necessarily care. I don't look at these things like becoming a millionaire. So if I know how to take a camper and gut it and remodel it, right? That saves the labor. The labor is one of the most intensive parts of any project. So therefore, I could take and get a $300 rotted camper, but the frame be good, right? The bottom be good, the trailer be good. So I get it for $300, and say I want to rebuild the whole thing. Say it cost me $5,000 to do that. A brand new RV costs $20,000, $30,000, $40,000. So if I built this from the ground up, it's brand new. But then my thought is, it's not just to make money, it's to save money, because I want a couple of these for myself. I want a camper that I can pull around and sell things, like a little pop-up shop. I want a camper that I can go take me, my old lady, and go away for the weekend, and not have to stay in a hotel, but have advanced camper. Like, not the shit you see at the car lot. Like, I'm talking about pimp my ride shit. I want to be able to take the camper, put all the LEDs in, everything myself, and make it efficient, effective, and customized with huge TVs, gaming, whatever the type thing I want to do at the time. That could be a profitable thing, but that takes time. But guess what? If I had 10 people working with me that wanted to do it, and I had the property to do it on, boom, there I go. There's so many different things. Like, I do landscaping. I've been looking into getting goats. Like, if I get some property, I want to be able to get 20, 30 goats. I'll still do landscaping, but I'm going to go and try to get this money from these goats, too. They take the goats out, and the goats clear brush. Uh, and people pay good money, $500 a day to get this done. So as long as you stay booked up, I mean, if you stay booked up, you'd be making $2,500 a week just off sitting there with your goats. That's crazy, and that's one group of goats. You build this like a business, you will get more and more goats. But the more land you have, the better it is, because you need stuff for your goats to eat too while they're at home. But you see what I'm saying? If you're taking the goats out, then you're booked up all year. That's good as money. But I don't ever, like I said, that's another reason I want my own land, because I've never been able to focus on just doing one single thing. There's never been one single thing that I've been able to do good, effective, and then it pays off. Like everything I've been good and effective at, it's like it's like nobody sees it. Uh, it's normally when I get the most exposure of anything, I done fucked it up. I done did something stupid. Uh, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I don't even know. But anyways, y'all. Like I said, I've been here alive with people popping in and out. Nobody said shit. That's cool. I'm not tripping about that. I'm gonna keep going because I know that some people might see this that used to subscribe and not know I'm making videos. Maybe they'll go check them out. But this is what I want to do. And like I said, if you see this stuff, like just tell me like what you would like to see me hopefully do. Because I mean, all these things are hopefully coming in the next couple years. I want to get some land. I got about 50 billion ideas of how I can take that land and make it profitable, not just for me, but for everyone that lives on that land. And then when I die, like I'm telling y'all, like I'm going to do a bunch of stuff. I'm going to throw all my chips in and see what happens, because I feel like I've never had the right opportunity to do what I need to do. And when I have had opportunities, either I messed it up, somebody else messed it up. So I think I'm about to just throw it all in, throw all the chips on the table, and see what happens, because there's really no way to lose no more. I mean, what's losing? Nothing happens, because I'm fine right now. You see what I'm saying? I could live the way I'm currently living, perfectly happy, never play a video game again. I could stop uploading content. I'd be fine with that. I mean, it's something I love to do, though, but I could survive. I would live. It wouldn't make me depressed, but I look at unhappy and depressed as two different things. Playing things can make me unhappy. You know, I would be happier if I had the time to play video games right now. I would be happier if I had the time to get all the content together and then everybody liked it and it was made me feel like there's a reason for doing it. You know what I mean? Like, I would be happy for a lot of different reasons that I'm currently not, but I'm not sad about it either. So, I don't know. I've been live for like 33 minutes. I don't even know how YouTube currently works. I used to go by what people told me. Now they make videos about everything, but now I don't know what to trust with that, because so many people say different things on there. But yeah, let me get off here. I like to ramble. Everybody that, if you're an old subscriber, you probably know that, and that's probably why my channel never took off like it was supposed to, because I was never straight, concise, to the point, get the video out the way. I was blah 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 blah, like ramble on. But look, listen to me. If you guys were tuned in before, I'm trying to get y'all active again, or I'm trying to get y'all to transfer to another channel. Whatever we gotta do. First, I gotta get y'all active in one way or the other. And if this channel is cursed, if there are people that are still here that want to see the content, I would just say at that point, communicate with me on here when you see videos. And as soon as I get something figured out with the new channel, I will let y'all know. And I'll come start making videos over here, randomly telling y'all that I'm over there. But for now, I'm out. Hopefully, y'all enjoy the shorts. And if you've not seen them yet, go check a couple out. Let me know.
then we're gonna